And joining me now in studio is Mirav Savir, our I24 News Foreign Affairs correspondent, senior defense correspondent Shai Ben-Ari, and senior Middle East correspondent Mohammed Al-Qasim. Thank you for joining me. But first, we're going to go to New York, where our correspondent Daniel Ziri is standing by. Daniel, what are the latest details released by authorities?
Well, you know, exactly as you've heard in the report, still the authorities here in New York are stressing that there is no potential link or no proof of any link of this bombing or you would call it explosion by a bomb that is related to some kind of any terror organization or anything like that. They're stressing that. They're also stressing that at this time there is no credible threat to the city of New York from any terror organization, and that's very important for them to say to the public. However, they are still very vigilant, and the NYPD deployed its CRC command, which is the Critical Response Command. It's a special unit that was set up after the Paris attacks, the November 13th, 2015 Paris attacks, to respond to these sort of scenarios, terror scenarios. So these officers, about 500 officers, are deployed and are ready to take on anything that comes their way. Obviously, again, the authorities are mentioning this is not terror related.
Now, Danielle, how are New Yorkers reacting to this just days ago with the 9/11 15-year memorial taking place, bringing back very dark memories?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people have been saying that this time of year they are always a little bit agitated, but, you know, the spirit of New York that came out after 9/11, we really clearly saw after 9/11, is still out in the streets today. People are still continuing their lives, even though last night, you know, was quite an interesting and eventful night in that district. Well, those streets were full of people, bars were full, restaurants were full, young people were on the street, you know, walking around with their friends in restaurants, in bars. So really, it's not going to stop New Yorkers from living, and the mayor actually said that. You know, New Yorkers are not intimidated easily, and I think maybe 9/11 did contribute to that spirit.
Daniel Ziri, thank you very much for this update from New York. And